Some people working on the front lines during the pandemic say they're very concerned about safety on the job. State employees called on the governor to use money from the latest stimulus to help with that. Our Capitol reporter Michael Hyland joining us now live in Raleigh. And Michael, what do they want the governor to do exactly?
Yeah, a couple of their main concerns relate to hazard pay and filling empty jobs. They told state lawmakers here today that though there has been progress battling the pandemic, they do still face risks.
The loudest one in the room is always going to be heard.
Frontline essential workers asking for help, saying the pandemic is not over. Dr. Rakesh Patel is a physician at Central Regional Hospital, one of the state's 3 psychiatric hospitals.
It's led to a lot of emotional drain. We're at burnout kind of level stress.
He and other members of the North Carolina Public Service Workers Union urged state leaders Wednesday to use funding from the latest stimulus to reinstate their hazard pay that ended in January. They want it to continue as long as there's a state of emergency due to the pandemic. They also want the state to do more to address staffing issues made worse during the pandemic.
We've had staffing shortages up to 20 to 30%.
Basically, it's like a hazard because sometimes they only have one nurse at night for 20 patients.
Governor Roy Cooper laid out his proposal Wednesday for what to do with more than $5 billion from the American Rescue Plan. When I asked about the concerns the workers raised, Health and Human Services Secretary Dr. Mandy Cohen said the hazard pay was needed earlier in the pandemic before vaccines and when PPE was hard to get.
I think now we're in a different moment. Vaccines are widely available. We've made them available on campus at our healthcare facilities for all of our DHHS workers. We obviously have PPE.
She pointed out the governor proposes spending close to $100 million on mental health programs and more than $200 million to recruit and retain more state and local employees. While the governor proposed a wide variety of ways to spend the stimulus money today, he'll have to negotiate with Republicans here at the General Assembly on a final plan. Live in Raleigh, Michael Hyland, CBS 17 News.